Hey guys, it's us, the Jonas Brothers. I'm Joe.
I'm Kevin.
And I'm Nick. And guess what? We created our own podcast called Hey Jonas.
We invented a podcast?
Well, we didn't invent it. We just contributed to it.
We're the first people to do podcasts.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Well, sick and tired is a strong way to put it, but
Tired and sick.
tired and sick.
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Just listen. We don't care where you hear it.
Another podcast from some SNL late night comedy guy. Not quite. On Humor Me with Robert Smigel and friends. Me and hilarious guests from Jim Gaffigan to Bob Odenkirk to David Letterman help make you funnier. This week, my guests, SNL's Mikey Day and head writer Streeter Seidel, help an a cappella band with their between songs banter. Who's the worst singer in the group?
The worst?
Yeah.
Me.
Is there anything to the idea that because you're from Harvard, you only got in because your parents made a huge donation to the group?
The Yardbirds, right? That's the name.
The Harvard Yard, but they're open to
do you have a name
change.
suggestion? We're open.
Since you guys are middle-aged, One Erection. Listen to Humor Me with Robert Smigel and friends on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Humor me. I need some jokes to make me seem funny.
There are times when the mind becomes a difficult place to live. This is David Eagleman with the Inner Cosmos podcast. And for Mental Health Awareness Month, we'll talk with singer-songwriter Jubal about anxiety.
I started living in my car and then my car got stolen. I was having panic attacks. I was agoraphobic.
This is a month of deeply personal and honest conversations about what happens when the brain goes off course.
Listen to Inner Cosmos on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Most people out here think that taking care of one another is important. And most people would step up for a neighbor going through a tough time. Most people around here help out friends and family when they need it. But the funny thing is, most of us won't look for help when we need it. Talk to someone if you're struggling with mental health, because most people out here really care. Find more information at loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
This week on Crimeless, Rory and I welcome a very special guest.
When I do the podcast, I wear my sleep mask. So,
I like where this is going.
So if you guys will indulge me.
That's right. The incredibly talented and hilarious Will Ferrell on an episode dedicated to crimes committed by people named Will Ferrell.
You're good for 300 crimes?
Yeah. we got two.
I'm ready to go right up to present day.
Listen to Crimeless on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Brooke's been trying to think of this quote to say for about a minute now.
What is it? There's no such thing as too much of a good thing? Or is there too much of a good thing?
Yeah, I kind of think it's that one, but that would backfire on what you're trying to promote right now.
I thought it was going to be really clever to open our back-to-back second date update.
Very clever. It is still.
Yes.
I got your back.
So let us know a good quote for this. All right? We're here.
Yes,
we're here.
You tell us.
It's Saturday. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and let's do a comment that makes sense.
Oh, well, Psychdell said, I found this from them TikTok videos. And I had to find Brooke because I loved her humor. And I listened to this podcast so much while I was pregnant that my baby, when he was born, would actually know your voices.
That is so cute.
That's so cool.
Except now the baby just had to hear that whole quote thing. And poor guy.
Wow.
That baby's never going to learn the quote.
No. How are we making even babies dumber?
Yeah.
All right. Sorry about that, but your back-to-back classics start right now.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and what if I told you, in the middle of a meetup between a guy and a girl, a mysterious note was left at the table?
Ooh, that's exciting.
Inside that note was one singular handwritten word.
Ooh.
I can't say what it was yet, but I can tell you it's different than the word that I usually leave in my handwritten notes.
What is that word?
I don't want to know that word.
Sploosh, question mark?
See, I told you.
That could be taken many different ways. But that is not the word that was written in this note. You'll hear what it was because it shocked the entire room.
How many O's do you use?
I'll write it for you later.
Still thinking about that.
It's coming up in your second date update right after this.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, second date update.
In the entertainment industry, it's all about good branding.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And that's why today we're turning our second date update into a second date yup date.
What?
Trying to get a guy to say yup to a second meeting.
What kind of branding is that, Jeff?
It's called good branding, and I've already got our digital team recutting all of the station promos for us. And by digital team, I mean the one guy who still works here. So thanks, Seth. But in the meantime, let's meet our hopeful yupper of the day.
Oh, this is getting worse
Her
the
name
farther
is
it goes on.
Jessica, welcome to the show. I apologize for all the negativity in the room
It's
right now.
not against you, Jessica. It's just against Jeffrey, just so you know.
Hi, guys. Thanks for having me.
Okay, she doesn't know what to do with us already.
Can we call her Jessica, Jeffrey?
Oh, I kind of like that better.
Absolutely can. If that's okay with you, Jessica, for your yup date.
Okay, this sounds awful, bro. I was
It
kidding.
is bad. It's going to get confusing.
Really, it's going to be all
Jessica,
yippity-yuppity stuff.
Have you hung up yet?
I'm sorry?
Okay, good.
Okay. I'm sorry too.
Let's touch and go there
Let's start
for a
with an easy question. Who's the guy that you want us to call today?
So his name is Patrick.
Okay.
We met on a dating app. I'd never been on a dating app before, so this is my first time.
That's your very first date from a dating app?
Yeah, and it was crazy because I was getting so many messages from people, and it was hundreds.
Wow. Was that overwhelming?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I definitely was trying to weed through all of that. And so when I saw this guy, Patrick, message me, it was super normal. He asked me, just was hey, how are you? It wasn't anything about physical appearance, so it wasn't creepy.
He wasn't like the others that are fresh meat.
Yeah. It does say new to the app or whatever at the top.
does?
Yeah.
That's how you know they're bots,
So the
though.
algorithm really does that.
Yeah, it really does push new people.
It does say
yeah.
they're new, yeah.
Okay, so you were attracted to his normalness.
Yeah, definitely. And we went to this restaurant that was really nice.
What were you feeling
But-
going into this? Because had you ever even been on a blind date before? I mean, I know you can see people's pictures and chat
don't know
with
it's
them, but
them.
you don't
Yeah.
really know
No,
what to
seriously.
expect, right?
Yeah, I was absolutely nervous because I normally like to do things with my dog, Taffy.
Aww. His name's Happy?
Taffy, Taffy.
Oh, like
Taffy.
the food, Taffy. That's even cuter.
Which makes Jose happy, just thinking
Yeah,
about
all
that.
of it.
Okay. Sorry,
Okay.
how did we get onto her dog?
Because she
got
normally
distracted.
goes places with her dog, and
Yeah.
I'm guessing you didn't
Oh.
bring your dog to the restaurant.
No, I didn't because they didn't allow dogs at the restaurant and there wasn't patio seating.
Okay.
I thought you were going to put your dog inside of a sweater and do the thing where people stack on top of each other and then your dog could sit in the restaurant
He's
with you.
eating parts of her steak through the buttons.
Yeah, and that would have been cute, but I guess a little distracting for the date.
Was that hard for you not to bring your dog?
Yeah, I mean, I love my dog, so I was thinking about her a lot. And so on the date, it was so fun, but I kept kind of thinking about her. So I was getting distracted during the conversation.
Okay.
For example, I love to read, and my favorite series is Harry Potter. And so he had read it, and I was I'm reading the series again, so we were talking about it. And it was just so nice. But I kept thinking about Taffy.
Did he notice that you were distracted and thinking about your dog?
I mean, I think a little bit, because we had to repeat the question a few times that he had.
Oh, you're spacing out a little bit.
Oh, so that's interesting. I wonder if he thought you were distracted or just airheady.
Brooke, excuse me.
What? That's not a bad thing.
Airheady?
I don't know. I mean, does that insult you, Jessica? I didn't mean to insult you. I've been accused of being like that.
I don't think it was airheady. I think I was just kind of floaty. I was just a little distracted.
Okay, well,
Floaty. There's a lot of
heady.
Yeah.
I was
What's the
more
difference?
balloon-minded.
Yeah.
Okay, this second date yup date is definitely turning kind of dark, if you ask me.
What
Can we
is
bring
dark
the-
about
Let's
it?
bring the yuppie mood back in,
I
okay?
didn't say anything bad.
You did, and I
Good,
apologize
you're so
on
dramatic.
Brooke. See, look at this. This is what I'm talking
We
about.
are so sorry,
Let's bring
Jessica.
the positive
No.
energy in here.
I'm just asking if he thought that maybe she was a little spacey and not because he didn't realize she was
focused.
thinking about her dog.
Or did you talk about your dog a lot?
Oh, yeah. Did you bring it up at all?
I mean, I talked about Taffy a little bit, but I tried not to make it the whole conversation.
Okay. So just to recap, you're on your first time on a date through a dating app. You're feeling a little bit nervous. You keep thinking about your dog, talking about Harry Potter a lot, missing some of his questions. So far, it's going okay. How does the date end?
Good.
So at the end of the date, I went to use the restroom, and he was getting the check.
Okay.
And when I came back from the restroom, he was gone.
Oh.
And he left me a note saying sorry.
No. Oh my God. That is a terrible first
We should have
experience.
just cut to this part of the whole thing.
Is that
Yeah.
common?
Let's give him a little bit of
No.
credit. Was there at least a sad face at the end of sorry?
A handwritten emoji.
Yeah, make it kind of cute.
No.
There wasn't a heart.
Okay, wait. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Why would you want to get a hold of this guy again? He ditched you at the end of the night.
Honestly, now
I just really want to know why he ditched me because everything seemed to be going great. And honestly, Lexus, I really want your feedback on this because I feel like you know men and you know, like, I feel like you can really help.
You think she knows men?
She knows all men.
Okay.
Yeah, she does,
Yeah,
right, Alexis?
yeah, Alexis, what do you have to
Yup.
say about that?
I'm a man
Yup.
expert
Okay.
today.
She has such good boundaries, too.
Yes.
So what do you think, Alexis? Why do you think he left me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Share your wisdom.
You know, I need a few minutes to think about it.
Oh, that's what it is.
I gotta do
Alexis.
some studying.
Yeah.
AKA, let me ask Brooke off air.
She's the one that all of her friends go to for advice, obviously.
Yeah. Always.
They're still waiting on that advice, some of them. But
We'll scroll on TikTok a minute, see if I can find some answers.
okay. We're going to hopefully get all of the answers for you when we come back. Call Patrick and try to get you your second date, yup date.
No.
And have him say yup to another meetup.
To Jessica.
It's happening right after this.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. Second date update.
If you're just joining us, we've been talking to a young woman by the name of Jessica, who recently dipped her toe into the pool of dating apps, got hundreds of messages from eager male suitors, and she chose one who seemed to be the most normal.
God, and if this is the most normal, then she's doomed in
Yeah.
the dating app world. Like, it was such a terrible end to a date.
His name is Patrick, and it was a terrible end because she got ditched by him at the restaurant.
Like actually did. She came back to the table to a note.
It's
Yeah.
so rude. It's honestly so rude.
Absolutely. But Brooke, can we at least say it's impressive that he knows how to write something by hand? Can we give him that?
It wasn't a full sentence.
Okay.
Did it have any punctuation?
Oh, that's why he only wrote one word, because he doesn't know how to write a sentence.
That's possible. There's a few questions. Was there any punctuation on it?
No.
No? Oh, God.
Man,
I
that's
guess
just sloppy.
An exclamation mark would have made it feel worse.
Yeah. Would've
He's
felt
yelling
bad.
at you.
But the good news is Jessica is Gen Z, and she's looking towards a Gen
Yes.
Z hero
That's
for
right.
answers here. I think it's safe
Lift
to
her
say
up.
she wants you very, very involved in this call, Alexis, as do
Oh,
we.
I'm the hero we're talking about.
You're the Gen Z hero.
That's me.
I thought we were talking about the dater.
Any more thoughts now that you've had time to TikTok about why this guy ditched on Jessica?
Oh, man.
You really got nothing?
All right, let's play some more music.
I mean,
and
there's
come
just,
back.
it could be anything. It could be her zoning out. It could be she likes Harry Potter.
Okay. Okay,
There's
there's
just be the
Wow.
odds of the dating world. Your first date probably isn't going to be good on a dating app.
Okay,
Yeah.
odds are
Oh.
against you.
I just appreciate Alexis being open to helping me.
That's awesome.
Hey,
I don't know that I had a choice, but yes, I'm open.
She's not open. She's forced open.
Alexis is going to take a very active role in getting answers out of this
like
guy.
this.
So let's call him and hopefully he picks up. But here we go.
Hello,
Hey, is this Patrick?
this is Patrick.
Hey, man.
Hey.
Thanks for picking up. We're a radio show. We're called Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
What's up, man? Good morning.
Okay.
Alexis.
Rise
Hi.
and shine.
We have a bunch of questions that we would like to ask you about a woman that you went out with recently. Her name is Jessica.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's part of a segment that we do called a second date update. So Alexis, take it from here.
You went out with somebody
Well, he
and you were
knows it's-
super rude at the end.
Yeah.
Actually, like, you need to explain yourself.
Okay, we're trying to get him to open up.
Oh, I would love to hear
put
your
him on the
answer.
defensive
Capital
immediately.
WTF.
I mean,
I agree with you.
I'm sure you have a great reason that I will totally side with you.
Okay,
Once I
there
hear
it is. Did you hear that, Patrick? Do you know what she's talking about?
I'm like totally confused. What are you talking about?
Okay. Maybe I'll explain a little
Okay.
more.
Clarify.
Fine.
She did
And
a
then
good
I'll
job.
toss
I
it back
thought she
to you.
did great.
I did too.
So this girl, Jessica, emailed us because she told us about your date at the restaurant. And she is very confused why you ditched her halfway through with no explanation, just left a note that said sorry.
I think it was the end, but yeah.
Yeah, it was at the end of the night and there was no hope, so I just left a note.
Oh, no hope.
Well, I gotta say though, man, that's pretty rude.
Yeah.
Well, she was being extremely rude. She was on her phone the entire time and then disappeared to the bathroom.
And then what? Disappeared to the bathroom?
Yeah, she disappeared to the bathroom for like 30 minutes.
Whoa, 30.
Oh, wow. That's a long time.
I'm exaggerating a little bit. I mean, it was like 10 minutes, but it felt like 30.
Okay, now I'm starting to think it was 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Just her.
I was going to say, for a girl,
No.
10 minutes is a long time.
Yeah, but maybe there was a line, like you don't know.
No. She was like, she is obsessed with her dog, and it was like, she would rather have been with her dog. And so I was like, you know what? I'm just going to leave so she can hang out with her dog.
Oh, Taffy.
I mean, wouldn't most people rather be with their own pet than a first date? I mean,
But her dog's not even there.
So like the whole night, she's like on her phone.
Right.
And she was trying to like put it to the side so I wouldn't notice. But she did it so much within like the first 5 minutes of us meeting that I asked her if she was all right.
Oh.
And she was like, okay, here's the deal. I have a dog tracker app. And this is the first time been away from Taffy or whatever the dog's name
Taffy.
is.
Doesn't that make you feel better though? Because in that moment now she's being open with you and she's feeling like it's almost like an apology. Like, I am so sorry that I was on my phone.
Yeah. It's kind of cute, but she had it set for this like bark alert. So when it would bark, her phone would buzz.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah. I was like, okay, well, maybe you should turn that off during dinner. And like a few minutes later, she like pulls out her phone and she's like, oh my God, look, Taffy's sniffing the Roomba. That means she's anxious.
It means she's what?
Anxious.
Anxious. I was like, okay.
all my friends that had pet cameras had to delete it because it made them so sad all the time watching their dogs. Yeah.
You can like hear them probably whimpering and
it would always distract them, so they got rid of their apps.
Obviously, your date is just having separation anxiety herself. You know,
Yes.
like.
And the dog seems like it's fine.
Well, exactly. And then she goes to the bathroom and she was gone for such a long time that I actually thought she ditched me.
Oh, like she went back to go check on her dog or something.
Well, I went back to the bathroom and this girl came out and I was like, hey, have you seen this woman in the bathroom? She's about this high, has this color hair. And she was like, oh, yeah, she's in there FaceTiming her dog.
Okay.
How does the dog pick up? Oh, I get that maybe she had a dog.
The camera you could talk to it against.
The camera.
All
There
right.
we
It's
go.
just a one-way.
So
I thought it was
you-
a little dog on a. Okay.
I guess thank you for explaining what happened from your perspective. That gives us a little bit more of a scope about what was going on, at least from your side of it. And now you probably need to hear Jessica's side of it because she is on the other line listening right now. And what does she want to do, Alexis?
I actually don't know what she wants anymore. Get answers?
They usually want to talk
They usually
to
want to talk to
yes.
each other.
Yes.
That's
I'll
right.
start there.
It's Jessica on the other line if she's there. Jessica?
Hey, Patrick.
Jessica!
Hey, what's up?
Oh.
I know this is kind of weird, but like, I know all of that stuff did happen, but
Yes.
is that really a reason to like ditch me?
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know how long you were going to be in the bathroom FaceTiming with Taffy, and I was just like, it was just frustrating. Like, I get it's hard to leave a pet at home, but like, come on. It's not like the dog's in danger.
Well, you could have like messaged me after.
Oof.
Okay, that's fair. I could have messaged you after, but I was just like, I don't know. I was just so turned off. I kind of just was like, forget about it.
There's the truth.
Okay.
It hurts.
Oof.
I mean, if I'm a guy and I'm on a date and the girl is not paying attention to me the entire time, I'm going to start to feel like she doesn't really like me
It
that
wasn't
much.
the entire time. He said there was 20 minutes in between the phone and then her explaining, and then she would, like, at least she tried to take the FaceTime call away from the table. I don't know. Like, why didn't he bring it up? Why didn't you say, hey, you're kind of hurting my feelings?
Or let's
right
go
now.
back to your house and hang out with your dog.
Yeah.
That would have been a
Come
good
on.
one.
Look, I just don't understand why we can't just decide to go on a date and be with the other person instead of being on our phones and
Well, I mean, Taffy's my child.
Okay.
Well, yeah,
Sorry,
you should ignore your children if they're trying to interrupt you in the middle of a hot date. That's really
That's
rude.
what Brooke does.
Oh, absolutely. I don't answer their calls.
No.
Maybe if she gets a second child, then she'll care less.
Yeah.
I just think maybe next time if you're that worried about it, Jessica, you can just find a dog sitter. But it still doesn't warrant him ditching you at the end of the night. I am with you on that one.
I appreciate your opinion on that, Brooke, but I'd really like to hear what Alexis thinks.
I think it did not warrant him to leave you a note like that at the end of a date.
So you just recap.
Finally, a thought that makes sense on this show. Thank you, Alexis.
You're welcome.
Okay, so
wait, are we not going to tell her if in the future maybe pay more attention?
I think she should bring the dog to a dog-friendly place.
Oh, that could be a good thing.
I mean, that's always an option. And look, Patrick, if you're willing to give her another chance, we would pay for it.
I mean, it would be good to try her out with the dog to see if she's as distracted if the dog's with her, you know?
And Alexis is going to tell you 2 reasons why you should say yes right now.
Because Taffy's obviously cute.
Okay.
I got his
That's
dog.
obvious, duh.
And B, you owe her.
Did you say 1 and then B? What's your second
I
point?
blacked out doing this right now. I don't even know what I said.
Okay. I mean, you can't say no to that logic, can you, Patrick?
Good.
I'm out. I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
Alexis.
Look, Jessica is too high strung for me. It's not going to work.
Oh, man.
Wow. Oh, my God,
I
Jessica.
think she's just new to
Well,
dating.
Patrick, thanks so much for telling me the truth. Now I know why. I mean, I can just get back to the hundreds of other messages I got.
Oh, yeah. Her DMs are full, bro.
You got hundreds? Okay, I don't think it's that much.
Wow.
Hey, if it's plenty of fish, it's definitely that much.
You said she was in the bathroom for 30 minutes and it turned out to be 10, so I don't think we're judging your numbers.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
That's actually fair.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Hey, it's us, the Jonas Brothers, and guess what? We have some big news.
What's the news, Nick?
Huge news. We created our own podcast called Hey Jonas.
We invented a podcast?
Well, we didn't invent it. We just
We're
contributed
the
to
first people to do podcasts.
a pretty wide range of
We're
podcasts
starting
that
a
are out there.
trend.
But this one's extra special.
So how did we actually come up with the name Hey Jonas, guys? I honestly don't remember.
I think it was on a call about what we should call it. And
Well, we were thinking originally calling it one of the early names of our band before Jonas Brothers.
This is how you guys remember it going down?
Yes.
I have a very different memory of this. We were talking about a bit for the podcast where people could call in and say, Hey Jonas. And then I wrote down on my little notepad, Hey Jonas, and offered it up as a potential title for the podcast. But thanks for remembering that, guys.
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Just listen. We don't care where you hear it.
Another podcast from some SNL late night comedy guy. Not quite. On Humor Me with Robert Smigel and friends. Me and hilarious guests from Jim Gaffigan to Bob Odenkirk to David Letterman help make you funnier. This week, my guests, SNL's Mikey Day and head writer Streeter Seidel help an a cappella band with their between songs banter. Who's the worst singer in the group?
The worst?
Yeah.
Me.
Is there anything to the idea that because you're from Harvard, you only got in because your parents made a huge donation to the group?
The Yardbirds, right? That's the name.
The Harvard Yardbirds. They're open to
you have a name
change.
suggestion? We're open.
Since you guys are middle-aged. One Erection. Listen to Humor Me with Robert Smigel and friends on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Humor me. I need some jokes to make me seem funny.
I can't believe we didn't get a yes for that. I thought for sure they'd be able to figure out a compromise between the two of them.
I honestly didn't think it was that big of a deal. Like, I mean, I agree with him that people should be able to just be on a date.
Yes.
For sure. But like, there was no middle ground for either of them.
Right. I mean, she was a little bit stressed out being away from her cat for the first time. Dog for the first time.
Don't you let her hear you.
That's totally understandable. And it's also understandable that he wants to have a girl pay attention to him.
Right.
But, you know, in strange, confusing times like this, I'm just so thankful that we have Alexis to help us make sense of everything.
I mean, what would you guys do without me in that?
I know. Alexis, share your wisdom, please. Why is the dating world like this right now?
Because people are people, and that's how dating is dating.
Wow.
And
People are
that's
people.
how it
Oh
is.
my God, so inspiring.
She just peopled so hard.
Oh, I feel so much better now. Thank you, Alexis.
Instead of emailing us at Brooke and Jeffrey, just email Alexis your second date updates from now on.
Yeah.
I don't email.
No. Yes, just DM or whatever you got to
DM her on
do.
Instagram, TikTok.
Gross.
Just reach out to
I
the
love it,
show in
Alexis.
whatever way, and Alexis can save you in your dating struggles.
She doesn't have a success yet, but she will.
It's going to happen.
Oh, that's right. They did say no.
Manifest that positivity and go check out all of our podcasts wherever you get yours at Brooke and Jeffrey.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
We all say things in life that we later regret.
Mm-hmm.
Like 3 weeks ago when I complimented Brooke on her shirt.
Why would you regret
She
that?
has worn it into work now every single day since then.
Wait, you don't like it now?
I'm just saying I regret saying it. And one of our listeners also wishes she could take back what she said 11 months ago to a guy she went out with. It took her almost a full year to realize her giant mistake.
I can't wait till you apologize in a year.
We'll see if I come to that conclusion. We have to decide, is she worthy of another chance with this dude? We'll find out what she said in your second date update next.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. Second date update.
In terms of the amount of time it takes between the first date and the second date,
Yeah.
what do you think is optimal? Like 3 to 4 days?
At least,
A
yeah.
week?
Yeah, you don't want to go back to back.
Maybe 2 weeks? Is that
No,
pushing
that's
it?
too long, I think.
Okay, because for our listeners...
Unless you're like out of town, right?
It's delicate though, because you don't want to lose the momentum.
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
the way to
That's
put
the
it.
hard part.
Well,
The
for
hard
our
part.
listener, Amanda, she's going on 11 months.
Oh, wait.
Oh my God.
Girl, I
Give it
mean,
up, girl.
do we need to tell her to move on at this point? Is that what this calls
Well, hold
about?
on, because she says she has a good reason for that.
Okay.
So let's talk to her. Amanda, thanks for being on with us. Start at the very beginning here. Tell us, who is this guy and how did you meet him?
And how do you remember his name after 11 months?
Hello. Thanks for having
Hi,
me.
Amanda.
Yes. Who have you waited 11 months to get back together with?
Well, his name is Jordan, so, you know, it reminds me of basketball, so I couldn't forget him.
Wow.
Either Jordan or LeBron. Two easy guys to date.
This is nuts. 11 months ago, you went on a date with this guy?
Yeah, I did.
And where did you meet him?
I met him on Hinge,
Okay.
and he was very nice. Like, our interactions were kind of funny, actually.
Are you sure you're remembering right, since it was so long ago?
Yes, because usually I won't go on a date with them unless they're funny.
Oh, okay.
Checks nice and kind of funny.
I know.
How did you find out he was funny? Is there a moment?
I mean,
or
I
no?
wouldn't match people whose prompts are all serious. Like, there has to be a
yeah.
interesting one.
That's actually true. Yeah.
You know, I don't want to be with someone who is boring.
Okay.
Nobody does.
What did you guys do for a date?
So we ended up going on a coffee date. And,
Coffee date?
yeah, that's my thing. I love
you
that.
like to do that.
Oh, that's good then. That's good. Because sometimes if from a guy's perspective, if a girl says coffee date, that means I want to be very slow. I just want a quick 15, 30-minute hi and bye.
I'm not
We'll
sure
feel
you're
each other out.
I always feel like I'm not sure if you're hot from your picture or not.
Yeah, all of that.
Let
No,
me
it is.
see you in the daytime while
Yeah,
I'm
all of
sober.
that.
Well, that's the FaceTime, but we've moved past that. So,
Okay.
we met up, and I kept thinking, like, honestly, like, I don't know if this guy's in my league. Like, there was something.
What do you mean,
that-
like in a good way or a bad way?
Yeah, above your league or under your league?
So I know this sounds like maybe stupid, but I just thought he could dress better. Like, I didn't really like his style.
You know, that's actually really
Yeah.
common. I actually have friends, and I'm sure I'm in the same boat, where, like, you realize we don't really know how to dress other than the way we always
Here's the thing: clothes are always fixable.
That's true.
That
You can
is
buy a
an easy
stylist.
fix.
Yeah.
I know, but I made a comment about the Crocs, and I'm like, I don't know about those.
Wait, you showed up in Crocs?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's nuts to show up to a coffee date
Crocs,
wearing Crocs.
Uggs.
You know, it's all the same.
More common.
Yes.
Wow. You girls are
You
forgiving.
know, I guess
Okay.
it's just I'm a weirdo, but I guess I was being judgmental because, you
Yeah.
know, he was so humble and nice. I'm like, get out of your head. Like, just the style. I'm like, I can fix them, but I don't want to come in like, hey, we need new wardrobe.
I see.
Yeah, you don't want to. That's not a first date convo.
Yeah, second or third date maybe. But so, I mean, like the bond that you had with him, like personality wise, did you feel that?
So I don't know. I just didn't feel like the spark. What? You know, like the fireworks. You know, when you meet someone, you're like, ooh.
Yeah. I thought you've been pining over this guy for the last 11 months. You didn't even like him the day you hung out with him?
So here's like what happened. So basically at the end of the day, we gave each other a hug, and he was following up with me, texting me a whole bunch, and I just felt like I didn't want to lead him on.
Okay, that's good.
That's actually really kind of you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, what did you say before we start praising how kind you are?
That's true. You were like, leave me alone, a-hole.
I just said I didn't feel the spark. Like, we can be friends, but like no romantic interest.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how did you take it?
I think this is why I can't get him out of my head, I think, because he just says, I think that you're a great woman, and whoever ends up with you is a lucky man. And his response was just so gracious. It like almost made me cry. It touched my heart.
So that he was nice and not mean at the end.
Being rejected specifically, that's got to be hard for a guy to be like, oh, you don't like me, but you know what? I wish the best for
I
you.
feel like that's top 3 most common responses.
That is a good response.
It's good.
When I've done it before with other guys, they just react so like immature, and they honestly like try to get me harder. They start texting me more. It just makes it weird and awkward.
Real attractive guys. Yeah.
No, if it's me, I'm just giving your number to one of those like scam call centers and having them spam you.
Yeah, it's better than crying about it.
Yeah, I'm not going to try and fight
terrible.
for it. Yeah, well, you reject me, then I'm going to get you a million scam calls.
Oh, yeah, it looks like I got 30% off your internet now.
She just said there was no spark. It wasn't even
Ouch!
like...
Excuse me, you don't have to double down. That hurts. But it's nice that he was so gracious with you. That's pretty cool.
And it should be what's expected, honestly.
So that happened.
Mature.
That happened 11 months ago, and now you're reaching out to us. Like, I don't understand what's changed.
I just can't get him out of my head. He's like stuck in there, like super glue. So I don't know. It's like kind of awkward to like reach out. I'm kind of shy now, and I feel bad for rejecting him.
Yeah.
So I really need some help because I feel like I was kind of judgmental, if that makes sense. And I'd like to go out with him again.
I mean, it is going to be hard to come back from saying there's no spark.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it means you're going to have to put in a little extra work.
11 months. Like, do we know if he's single?
It's possible.
That's a great point.
Well, we need to call him to find out. This is definitely different than what we would normally do in this segment.
Yeah.
But
hey, remember this person?
Yeah, we'll call Jordan and be like, Amanda has decided to slum it and go down a level from where she normally would date to go out with you one more time.
And have you gotten rid of those Crocs?
Yeah.
Or improved them.
Yeah.
We'll see what he has to say when we do your second date update after this. Hold on.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. Second date update.
They say the best things in life take time.
That's true.
Like an aged bottle of wine.
Oh, God, get in my mouth.
Medium-sized wheel of European cheese.
Oh, my God, Jeff.
And putting together a dresser from IKEA with just 2 of the legs missing.
Legs? Wait a minute. How's it standing?
I don't know, but I still have extra screws.
Yeah. And of course, finding the right person to date.
Yeah.
Not just a good one, but the right person. And it's taken our listener, Amanda, 11 months to come to the realization that that guy could have been the one in the coffee shop the day that she rejected him.
You know what else they also say, Jeff? Timing is everything.
Yeah. Yes.
Maybe they needed a little 11-month break,
That's
guys.
true.
So it's possible all the things could align. The timing could be perfect today because she wants us to help her get a second chance with Jordan.
You know, I think it's sweet. I think it shows that you have a lot of growth from 11 months ago. You know, like 11 months ago, you were judging somebody's clothes. Not you today, right?
No, I'm not as superficial, Brooke. You're right. But I need you to help me work my magic. Like, I'm in a vulnerable state. I'm lonely, and I just miss Jordan. And think that you guys can help me.
Okay. Well, we're willing to do that. I'm just glad that we're talking to you over the phone so that you can't see what Brooke's wearing and be able to judge it like you did
She's
before.
actually wearing crocodiles, like on her feet.
I will say, when I left the house this morning, I was like, this is, I've done better. I've done better.
We've matured from that immature girl that she was 11 months ago.
Why are you laughing?
She can't even see you, and she just knows.
Because I have zebra pants on, so it's like, hey.
okay.
You guys are like a zoo together.
Wow.
What are you, Joe Exotic, Brooke?
I love this bonding time that we're having, but we got to call Jordan here, and hopefully he picks up. I'm going to dial his number right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, is this Jordan?
Yeah, may I ask who's calling?
Yes, you may ask.
That was such a dad joke, Jeff. Oh my God.
Ask you.
Just having normal conversation.
No, he's not really asking if he can ask you.
This is how bros conversate.
No,
out
do
in
you
the
have any
wild.
bros?
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for politely asking that. To answer your
Yeah.
well, if you're still there, to answer your question, we're a radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
With highbrow comedy.
Yeah.
Okay, and what is this in regards to?
Oh, this is actually in regards to a woman who's been trying to get a hold of you. Well, actually, she hasn't been trying.
She's been thinking about you.
Yes,
You can
she
say
has.
that.
That's the usual.
Not sure if you'll remember. This is a woman named Amanda.
There's a lot of Amandas.
That's
right. Fair. Okay. Well, this is a woman that you went on a date with 11 months ago.
Like a year ago,
It
Doc.
was a coffee date.
11 months ago.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Coffee date?
Mm-hmm.
I know. That's probably going to be hard.
Was it like a hinge date?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, she did tell us that.
Okay, yeah, I think I remember Amanda. Yeah, we grabbed coffee.
Right.
That
Okay.
was a long time ago.
That's right. What else do you remember from your time with Amanda?
It probably wasn't much time since it was just coffee, but
Honestly, I just remember her ditching me.
ditching you.
Wait,
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like-
Like when she said she didn't want to see you again?
Oh, that, yeah.
Yeah, I've been turned down before, so I'm kind of used to it.
Oh, buddy.
But definitely wasn't expecting this.
Yeah.
Well, can I just tell you, Jordan, the thing that really stood out to Amanda about you was how graciously you handled her rejection over text.
Okay.
I know, it sounds weird.
I know. You said something like, you're an amazing woman. Whatever guy ends up with you, he's going to be so lucky. And you just wished her well.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I think I wrote that with AI, actually.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so that's all right.
It was good feedback.
That's a good idea to put that in AI for
I
response.
had to think quick on my feet.
That's all right.
Still, for Amanda, it was a big moment. And you know how sometimes women aren't as emotionally mature as us men are?
Yes.
Historically,
that's always been the case.
She has taken all this time and realized that it's possible she made a huge mistake in turning you away.
Which is kind of sweet if you think about it. Maybe.
She said that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. she
Basically,
did.
yeah.
She
So-
actually has even said she's really been thinking about you a lot.
Wow. I mean, honestly, I don't know what to say. This is the third time this happened this year.
What? What do you mean?
Third time
What?
what's happened?
Yeah. I'm used to rejection, so
Yeah.
weirdly enough, a lot of these girls that reject me end up calling me back, say hey, maybe we should give it another shot.
What?
Oh, this isn't the first time?
No.
Are you complimented by it, or is it almost kind of a backhanded compliment? You know what I mean?
I'm more surprised than anything.
Oh.
Yeah. How do you take that personally or no?
Well, if you want to be the most surprised,
Well,
here's a
that's a good
shocker
point.
for you.
Hey.
Because Amanda is on the other line right now listening to this entire conversation, hoping to jump in and
Wait,
talk
what?
to you.
Yeah.
Hi, Amanda.
I bet that's the first.
Hi.
Yeah,
Surprise.
Good point, Alexis.
Surprise. It's me. Hi. Jordan.
Hey, Amanda.
Aloha. How are you?
I don't think she
Whoa, exotic.
I'm good. Good to hear from you again.
Yeah, you're excited to hear from me?
I mean, it's been a while. You know, it's definitely a surprise. It's a pleasant
I know.
surprise.
I feel so awkward. I feel like I'm stuttering and like, I don't know. But yes, I'm very nervous to do this. And I'm glad that AI was able to help you out, but there's no
You
AI
like
now.
that he used AI?
Yeah. I mean, you know, thinking about his words before speaking. So it's not like me. Like I just kind of was impulsive and was superficial. But I hope that we can maybe see each other again. I'm not sure if you're into that.
Whoa!
Let's slow down.
Are you like asking me out, or is this what this is?
I mean, I needed their help. Yeah, it might be like a little crazy. It's been like almost a year, right?
Don't say that.
Yeah, that's not a thing to say.
And maybe you can have amnesia and dementia about what happened in the past.
Oh, yeah, give him a bunch of diseases.
What a nice thing for a woman to want for a
Maybe
man.
you could have Alzheimer's.
So
Wow.
that was a lot,
Yeah.
Jordan. I know that she kind of dumped on you there, but you have anything that you would like to say back to Amanda, or ask your AI what to say back?
To be honest, Amanda, it's been a while since I've seen you or seen your picture.
Yeah.
One way that really jogs my memory is, do you still have that nice butt?
What?
No, what?
Wait.
What?
You didn't swap it out?
Oh, well, so I was just telling them about these zebra pants that I'm wearing, and I could potentially send you a selfie if you'd like.
How is that
Wait.
easy?
I mean,
Amanda,
that'd be
make
great.
him work for it a little
Do
bit.
zebra pants make it look bigger?
I bet it would.
Well,
The
just the
stripes.
stripes.
It's like an
and
optical
everything.
illusion.
Good. Ask you for a friend.
Yeah.
I messed up, so I'm trying to clean slate. Here I come.
All right, zebra booty on the
Well,
way.
the clean slate includes pics, so it sounds like you're a winner right now, Jordan.
Yeah,
thanks,
Jordan,
AI.
she's apologetic for how she treated you. She still got the same features and all the things that you liked from the first time you met up. So
Yeah.
at this point, we'd like to offer to send you and Amanda out on another date, and we would pay
Yeah.
for it.
At this point, I feel like we're interrupting a date on the phone
Yeah.
right now.
I know,
You're
like,
saucy.
but Jordan, it's up to you.
I mean, if she's cool with me seeing the other two girls that rejected me and her being the third, I'm open to that.
Okay,
It's a harem of rejection.
Amanda, now the ball's in your court.
Heavens no. This was nice, but
What?
no, I cannot handle that. I'm too jealous. No way. I want you to myself.
I thought it was going to be a little competition for you,
Can't be
See if
the
you can
No
steal
way,
a moment.
Jose. I'm not that desperate.
Are you ditching him now twice in 1 year?
I was just hoping that we could be just one-on-one, monogamous, not, a trio.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You're missing it. Well, hey, come up with a good AI goodbye to her, and she'll probably call you in like
Yeah.
6
Yeah,
months.
I know, man.
You'll have 6 leftovers by
Yeah.
that point.
I guess I'll type one up and I'll send it to you later, Amanda.
Check your text messages.
Yay.
Oh my God, he's like the rejection king.
I hope
Thank
you
you all
have a nice
for-
life and a nice day.
Oh, wow.
That's what gets him.
Oh,
Hang
you're
up
melting
so-
hearts right now,
Yeah.
Jordan.
Hang up so we can all call him back.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Hey, it's us, the Jonas Brothers, and guess what? We have some big news.
What's the news, Nick?
Huge news. We created our own podcast called Hey Jonas.
We invented a podcast?
Well, we didn't invent it. We just
We're
contributed
the
to
first people to do podcasts.
pretty wide range of
We're
podcasts
starting a
that are out there.
trend.
But this one's extra special.
So how did we actually come up with the name Hey Jonas, guys?
That's a
I
good
honestly
question.
don't remember.
I think it was on a call about what we should call it. And
Well, we were thinking I'm originally calling it one of the early names of our band before Jonas Brothers.
This is how you guys remember it going down?
Yes.
I have a very different memory of this. We were talking about a bit for the podcast where people could call in and say, Hey Jonas. And then I wrote down on my little notepad, Hey Jonas, and offered it up as a potential title for the podcast. But thanks for remembering that, guys.
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Just listen. We don't care where you hear it.
Another podcast from some SNL late night comedy guy. Not quite on Humor Me with Robert Smigel and friends. Me and hilarious guests from Jim Gaffigan to Bob Odenkirk to David Letterman help make you funnier. This week, my guest, SNL's Mikey Day and head writer Streeter Seidel help an a cappella band with their between songs banter. Who's the worst singer in the group?
The worst?
Yeah.
Me.
Is there anything to the idea that because you're from Harvard, you only got in because your parents made a huge donation to the group?
The Yardbirds, right? That's the name.
The Harvard Yard, but they're open to
you have a name
change.
suggestion? We're open.
Since you guys are middle-aged, One Erection. Listen to Humor Me with Robert Smigel and Friends on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Humor me. I need some jokes to make me seem funny.
I think the lesson that we all learned from that is you can let a nice butt in zebra print walk away and still be gracious about it.
That's right.
Yeah.
It was a good lesson. It is shocking that she was so surprised that he was kind. Like, I'm worried about her choice in people to go out with if they're usually so rude.
Or they snap or something.
Totally.
But it would be funny if she does text him, though, in like a couple of weeks or in a couple of minutes after that call ended, just to like give him a third chance.
Well, I mean, she's going to go on one more date with a guy that's a jerk and then
But also the way they were flirting on the phone for a minute, I thought for sure they were going to go out with each other.
I thought it was a yes before we even asked.
I know.
Maybe we should have stayed out of it. Maybe that's the problem.
It was a yes. He just said add to the team.
Yeah.
No, but
she said no.
She said no.
Yeah. I know.
But that's the thing about love. It's weird and unpredictable sometimes.
God.
And you can find lots of weird love by listening to our podcast on YouTube, on TikTok, Spotify.
Hey, the weirder, the better.
That's right.
Yeah.
All of our episodes of Second Date Update are there at Brooke and Jeffrey, designed for your ocular pleasure.
Hey guys, it's us, the Jonas Brothers. I'm Joe. I'm Kevin.
And I'm Nick. And guess what? We created our own podcast called Hey Jonas.
We invented a podcast?
Well, we didn't invent it. We just contributed to it.
First people to do podcasts. We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Well, sick and tired is a strong way to put it, but
tired and sick.
Tired and sick.
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Just listen. We don't care where you hear it.
Another podcast from some SNL late night comedy guy. Not quite. On Humor Me with Robert Smigel and Friends. Me and hilarious guests from Jim Gaffigan to Bob Odenkirk to David Letterman help make you funnier. This week, my guests, SNL's Mikey Day and head writer Streeter Seidel help an a cappella band with their between songs banter. Who's the worst singer in the group?
The worst?
Yeah.
Me.
Is there anything to the idea that because you're from Harvard, you only got in because your parents made a huge donation to the group?
The Yardbirds, right? That's the name.
The Harvard Yard, but they're open to
you have a name
change.
suggestion? We're open.
Since you guys are middle-aged, One Erection. Listen to Humor Me with Robert Smigel and Friends on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Humor me. I need some jokes to make me seem funny.
There are times when the mind becomes a difficult place to live. This is David Eagleman with the Inner Cosmos podcast. And for Mental Health Awareness Month, we'll talk with singer-songwriter Jubal about anxiety.
I started living in my car and then my car got stolen. I was having panic attacks. I was agoraphobic.
This is a month of deeply personal and honest conversations about what happens when the brain goes off course. Listen to Inner Cosmos on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Just like great shoes, great books take you places. Through unforgettable love stories and into conversations with characters you'll never forget.
I think any good romance, it gives me this feeling of like butterflies.
I'm Danielle Robay, and this is Bookmarked by Reese's Book Club from Hello Sunshine and iHeart Podcast, where we dive into the stories that shape us on the page and off. Each week, I'm joined by authors, celebs, book talk stars, and more for conversations that will make you laugh, cry, and add way too many books to your TBR pile. Listen to Bookmarked by Reese's Book Club on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Brought to you by Cotton, the fabric of our lives.
This week on Crimeless, Rory and I welcome a very special guest.
When I did podcasts, I wear my sleep mask. So,
I like where this is going.
So if you guys will indulge me.
That's right. The incredibly talented and hilarious Will Ferrell on an episode dedicated to crimes committed by people named Will Ferrell.
you're good for 300 crimes.
Yeah. we got two.
I'm ready to go right up to present day.
Listen to Crimeless on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.